The Trump administration has one message for communist Beijing. Whatever game you're playing, we can play it better. Secretary of State Marco Rubio with a short and sweet message on X. Quote, the U.S. will begin revoking visas of Chinese students, including those with connections to the Chinese Communist Party or studying in critical fields.
Now, this comes after many years of the CCP abusing American campuses, turning them basically into espionage hotbeds. Lawmakers have been sounding the alarm on the national security risks for years now. The House Select Committee on the CCP praising the State Department's decision, writing on X, quote, America's student visa system has become a Trojan horse for Beijing.
Back in March, the committee identified 6 top U.S. universities that the Chinese were targeting to exploit the student visa program, including Carnegie Mellon, Stanford University, Purdue, and the universities of Illinois, Maryland, and Southern California.
But the student visa program is being abused at schools all over the country, and yes, of course, at Harvard.
The Ivy big leaguer held his graduation ceremony today, and the message was crystal.
Members of the class of 2025 from down the street, across the country, and around the world.
Yeah, and it didn't end there either. Hundreds of graduating seniors wore white flowers on their gowns today in solidarity with international students, other students.
Wore the grad caps that read Free Palestine or Stop the Genocide in Gaza. And as these pro-Hamas protesters caused chaos outside of the commencement.
Let's bring in Harvard alum and House Education and Workforce Committee member, Congressman Kevin Kiley. Good to see you, Congressman. Thanks for being here. There's so many reasons why Trump, I think, is justified in going after Harvard, particularly in the student visa process, that now a judge, Judge Allison Burroughs, who, by the way, was born in Boston and she's presiding in Massachusetts, is trying to overturn. Do you think it's just coincidence, by the way, that this Boston judge is using lawfare against what Trump wants to do against Harvard?
Well, we've seen so many rogue rulings from judges who think that it's their right to make policy that, unfortunately, it's not the least bit surprising. I will say that, international students are an important part of the community at Harvard, and it's actually a good thing to attract the best and brightest from around the world, and ideally to have them then stay and be contributors to our country. But it is quite odd that when you look at the number of international students at Harvard, it's increased by about 50% just since I graduated in 2007. Meanwhile, at the same time, during that span, the number of Jewish students at the university is less than a third than it was when I graduated in 2007. And of course, we know that that's the result of discrimination in admissions. And it's also true that international students, actually, the university does better financially when there are more of them. But the bottom line is that I know that the vast majority of them, I'm sure, are law-abiding individuals who are there to get a good education. But to the extent that some have been involved in the illegal, pro-terrorist, anti-Semitic activity on campus, the university absolutely has an obligation to comply with the administration's requests for information on who they are, what they have done, and what discipline there was. And for them not to comply with that is the reason the administration is pursuing this course of action, is because they've refused.
Well, they're all stuck in an echo chamber. If you listen to those speeches at the graduation, Congressman, they're just preaching inside their own bubble, and they just love the applause.
That's right.
And is it even necessary for these steps to be taken by the Trump administration, say, going after the student visas, for example? Because that endowment tax that you passed out of the House that's in the big, beautiful bill, that's going to hit Harvard annually more than $800 million.
Well, that's right, and I frankly think it's appropriate to use any and all sources of leverage in order to correct the absolutely horrifying things that have happened on that campus. You know, I noticed that one of the commencement speakers today said that they're defending Harvard's values. Well, what values are they? Increasingly, those values are censorship and anti-Semitism. Harvard ranked #1 in the country when it came to censorship. They were absolute last of every college evaluated when it came to free speech on campus. In fact, they got the lowest rating in the history of the survey, a rating of 0. But even worse is what's happened on that campus with respect to anti-Semitism. After October 7th, the university refused to even condemn the attacks. A group of 33 student groups put out a statement saying that Israel alone was to blame. And then Jewish students on campus went through absolute hell. They were physically assaulted. They were threatened. They were intimidated. They were followed around by masked thugs who would follow them to class and monitor their every activity. The administration, meanwhile, allowed an encampment to grow for over 3 weeks. And then, at the end of it, they actually caved to the demands of the anti-Semites, saying that, well, you want divestment from Israel? Sure, we'll talk to you about that. And there are other anti-Semitic demands.
Congressman Kevin Kiley, great to see you. It's a hate cult indoctrination factory, and they shouldn't get student loans, quite frankly. Thank you, sir.